Hey everyone, Dogma here. So today we're doing something just a wee bit different, like a little different. Cause yeah, you're probably expecting, another add-on related video, but here's the thing. I kinda how do I put this? Yeah, I kinda don't know what I wanna do. I don't. I'm torn between doing an ocean themed add-on, a FNAF themed add-on, or something else completely like an ore themed add-on. But since I can't decide, we're doing an intermission video. I'm showing off one of the collections I have of stuff. And these are cars from the Cars movie. Which, yeah, I'm 18, but they're fun to collect and I just think they're neat, okay? Been collecting them since I was little, not stopping now. So, gonna grab a random one to start us off. So, here we have the, mind you, with a lot of these Piston Cup racers, I'm not gonna know their name. So, I'm probably just gonna refer to them by what their sponsor is. So, here's my Cars 3 bumper save car. I don't know why his eyelids are like that. Is that like a factory defect? Does he actually, I don't remember. Does he actually look like that in the movie? What? That's not normal! But, yeah. Also, this guy's been sitting on a shelf in my room that's away from a window, yet somehow he looks sun-bleached in some areas. How does this happen? Anyway, set that guy off to the side. Also, if you're wondering if there are going to be duplicates in here, probably. But I'm showing each of them off, which means I'll have to show off the duplicates too. So then here, we have a Christmas-themed Fillmore. Get a job, you hippie. And he's one of my older ones, so his wheels are kind of fucked up. Not gonna lie to you, his wheels are fucked. Have to kind of control him to make him drive. Then another one of my old ones is this here Mater. Also, if you're wondering why some of these look dusty, they've been sitting on a shelf for years. But yeah, due to how old this one is, one of his little wings snapped off. Let me just... Meow. Then here we have a really old one that's kind of busted. It's a plastic wasabi tongue Mater. Like that little green thing. You're supposed to be able to like push it in and like it's supposed to do something like that. You pull down the this here. See? But yeah, this is really old and it's busted. Then here I have this tiny Lightning McQueen. Meow. Not really much to him. It's just a tiny Lightning McQueen that I got from a resale shop. Then here we have a plastic Dynaco Lightning. Pretty beat up, but still in mostly good shape. Hey, trust me, some of my plastic ones have seen better days. Like when I was little, I did not take very good care of these. So a lot of the plastic ones are all beat up, and a lot of the metal ones have their paint scratched. Then here we have this Lightning, also plastic. One of those ones that you just oh, I guess that doesn't work on this guy anymore. Oh wait, there it is. See? You hear that little buzzing? Sounds like a bunch of angry bees. Then here's one of my Cars 2 racers, the one from Japan. Again, I don't know most of their names. But just gonna say it, I like the look of them. Like I'd say the designers for the movie did a dang good job with this one. Then here's one of my other Cars 3 cars, the N2O Cola. Speaking of which, I'm going to have to look up what N2O stands for. I think that's like nitrogen oxide or something. I don't remember. Remember, it's too early in the dang day for me to be trying to remember chemistry. But yeah. I have an issue with this one that'll come up later. Just give it time. And that time is now, because apparently this guy here from Cars 1 is the same as the previous guy, when they have completely different body shapes. But yeah, here's my Cars 1 N2O Cola. What? Mustache. Then I also have these little, like, statue-like things here that I have collected. Did not much to it, doesn't move, just looks cool, makes a good board game piece. Then here we have the pace car. Yeah, you remember when I said some of these are metal ones have a lot of paint scratching? Yeah, well, here it is. If you're ever wondering what's under a die-cast car, that is. Another one. I do remember this guy's name. I believe his name is Nigel. God save the Queen. And rest in peace to the Queen as well. Because, yeah, fun fact, when the Queen's funeral procession was going around, and that's when I was doing online schooling, because I figured out that I did better with online schooling than I did in person. Yeah, I took off most of the day to watch the funeral procession. I'm telling you, the Queen would not have allowed what's going on in the UK to be going on. Because Queen Elizabeth takes no shit from nobody. Anyways, meow. Next car. I think this is another one of my resale shop ones. But yeah. Looks like a goober to me. Tiny wheels. Look at those tiny wheels. Sounds like a pissed off rat. Who's next? Okay, here's one. I don't know if I have two metal Jackson Storms. We'll find out in a minute. Okay, here's one of my Jackson Storms. In pretty good condition. Not as dusty as the others. I still hate him as a villain, though. Chick Hicks was a much better villain in my eyes, and he wasn't even in most of the dang movie. Then again, now there was this guy, so... Now, this one is... I'm going to show you. And this is back when I had a habit of drawing and painting on my stuff. Introducing Angelic Mater. I regret doing this to him, okay? I really do. I did not think it through at the time, and I ended up just painting a bunch of gold paint on him. At least I can say he's one of a kind. Then here we have Sally. One of my Sallys. She's one of my older ones, but she's still in pretty good condition for being in my collection for a long time. Then here we have this dude. You know, I hate that gimmick of some of these where, like, you change the angle and the eyes move. I don't like it. It's just not right. Don't ask me what this stock-looking mother fluffer is, okay? I know he's one of the other villains of Cars 3. I just can't be bothered to remember his name. Then, look who it is. It's the adult diaper car. Because, yeah, that's what it means by adult drip pans. For those of you who don't know, that basically means car adult diapers. I'm not joking. Then here, one of the frickin' Cars 2 movie fascists. I can't remember his name at the moment. Then I think, if I remember, yeah, this guy's name's Boost. Which, fun fact, for a die-cast car, this guy's actually quite heavy compared to the others. He's a thick boy. Lot. Do I like it? No. Then here's the German racer. He's good. The mustache. He has the forbidden mustache. Plastic. Don't remember her name. Gonna try to speed run through these because there's a lot of them. Don't know this guy's name. But he's one of those ones that go boing, boing, boing. It's got the dang suspension. Shocks, whatever you want to call them. Here's one of my flows. This one has the actual diner tray. With the can of oil, gas, whatever it is. Here's the no-stall crew chief that I have. I don't have a no-stall racer, though, which kind of sucks. If you're wondering what that blue stuff on him is, that's blue crayon. I'm not going to lie to you. That's blue crayon. I've been trying to get it off of him, I swear. Then here's another resale shop car. This one's of Sally. Threw it too far. Then here's my plastic Nitroid next gen. Also, I'm just curious, is this supposed to be like a play on of Gatorade? Like, I never understood. Like, is this a play on of Gatorade? Like, if you know in the comments, please tell me. Because I'm probably not going to have time to look it up today. I got shit to do. Next up, the Japanese ninja car from There's Tall Tales. If you look closely at his tire rims, those are throwing stars. Oh, Rikazilla! Please don't get mad at me for that. I'm sorry, I had to. Here's one of my Sarges. I have quite a few of these, not gonna lie. And they're all in varying levels of condition. Then here is my RPM crew chief. Again, I don't have an actual proper Cars 1 RPM racer to go with him. Pretty sure this guy was a resale car too. And for some of the resale cars I've gotten, this guy's actually in pretty dang good condition. Then here we have Octane, my next gen, I think I have like a plastic version of him too. So I'll probably, once I get to the plastic version, I'll probably get this guy back just so I can show you the difference. It's between the paint quality on the plastic towards the paint quality on the metal. The metal ones are a lot more metallic looking. Then here is does anyone remember these toys? You like stick the thing on them, you click a button and they go meow. And they just go meow. Yeah, I got a couple of those. But also, does anyone remember these guys? These little like drifter cars? Cars Movie Drifter dudes? Because I do. Can't really show you because I have a carpet floor in my bedroom. Not a wooden one. Otherwise, I'd show you how they just go meow. Also, it's not from the Cars movie, but I just wanted to show this off because I keep it with my Cars collection. Look how micro he is. And his wheels actually move. Then here's my Cars 1 Nitroid in all of his glory. He's yeah, his mustache blends in. That just looks like the friggin' Peach Fuzz. Next, does anyone remember these toys? Like the ones, like the Cars movie bath toys? Where it's like they float? No? Only me? Okay. Here's one of my Lightning McQueens. Like I said, some of these guys are really beat up. And we gotta keep going, because one of my timers is probably gonna go off. Here's one of my other Jackson Storms. Plastic! Here's one of my plastic maters. Here's the Orange Cars movie, Nazi. Another one of my little drifty dudes. This one's Flynn. Flynn McMissile. Is the hippie again. Just not Christmas hippie. Is he not hippie enough? Also, why is my camera so out of focus today? God damn. Then, next we have a green, my Ramon. Excuse me a moment, and, Didn't you, what the, weren't you just, whatever. What the, weren't you just, what, huh? Just, I'm gonna move that out the way and, show off the rest of them. Because I swear those guys were changing color. Red Ramon. Because, yeah, I didn't think that bit through. I won't lie to you guys. Like, I should have paused the recording or something. So, but, yeah, I was trying to do a bit. Here's my gold Ramon. And then, you remember how I had a Christmas Fillmore, right? Well, I got a Christmas Ramon, too. Bet you don't. Like, I should have thought that bit through better. I feel stupid now. Next, we got, I don't even know what to call this guy. He's just like a, imagine like you just set that up there, you step on that, it's gonna punch right through your foot. I think this is one of the lemons. I don't remember. Then here's my Easy Idol. Here is my fabulous Lightning McQueen. Here's this guy again. You know, the guy in Cars 2 who kind of gets blown up at the first death in the movie. Well, the first named death. Then here's one of my sheriffs. Here's my all-in-all. Is this guy supposed to be a semi? I don't know what he's supposed to be. Yeah, we're going to start speed running these. Muddy Lightning McQueen. Purple Car Nazi. I think, I don't know which one of the next-gen trainees this guy is. Another statue. Nice looking. Then here's one of my Max. He can hold a lot of cars in there. I know I'm speed running this now, but that wasn't the initial plan. And until I saw that this video for this recording, it's actually giving me a maximum time. Here's my Chick Hicks. Because I'm going to have to start clearing some stuff out of my phone to free up some space, like games, photos, videos. Here's one of my other car Nazis. This one is back when I was drawing and painting on everything. Here's my DA Lightning McQueen. Now you see what that there is, right? There's a man who forgot all of his scuba gear. Then here is another one of my more of my drifters. They go Tokyo Drift. I can't remember if this one was resale or not. But plastic. Also, I'm gonna be honest with her here. I honest to God thought she was the same car type as Doc until I looked it up. No, she's not. Then I have two versions of the same vehicle. So here's my original Gaskets car, the one that's all beat up. Then at a resale shop, I bought this guy with another one because he came in a pack, so I ended up with one that's all beat up and then one that looks brand spanking new. So in here, we have a biggin. We have a biggin. Then, yeah, that's just, he's got the zoomies. Shine Wax. Clutch Aid. Spinny. Yet another Jackson Storm. Yep, we got Smokey. I think that's his name. It's been a while, okay? Then here... Pretty cool, right? Here's a Sally I painted on. Regret doing that. Then here's a pit crew I have for the Trunk Fresh. I don't have a racer for Trunk Fresh though. Gosh dang it! Luigi. Metal version of the girl from earlier. Fabulous Hudson Hornet. Anybody? Yeah, you remember when I said some of my plastic ones have really seen better days? Well, here's an example. My metal ones have also seen better days. Where are your wheels? Then here's my Fox wheel drive. He's really beat up because he's really old. Here's another one of my cars. Because again, I don't remember most of the names. It's not Rod. Only one that doesn't have mustache. Nazi launcher. If I remember correctly, this one's Brazil. Lefron. Another second hand. Another biggin. Another plastic Lightning McQueen that's seen better days. No idea what I'm looking at here. Why do I have two of these? I do not know. Plastic Guido. Guido with a rag. Another plastic Luigi. Here's my Holly Shiftwell. Okay. Fun fact, this one used to make noises. Also, we gave her black lipstick. I'm sorry. We were kids. We didn't know what we was doing. Mini Chief Nazi. Cars 3. 3-1. Cars 3-1 again, just plastic. Cruz Ramirez, but plastic. I don't have a metal. I don't think I have a metal one. Yet another Cars 2 Lightning McQueen that has seen better days because it's plastic. Here's a Mia. I checked the license plate. If you have a Mia and Tia and you need to figure out which one's which, check the license plate on the back. Here's one of my metal Lightning McQueens. I have a lot of Lightnings, okay? Like, see, I even got this plastic one here. I got this transformation Lightning McQueen that's going from... that's turning into Danico. Was Rusty's. Pretty dang cool. Then here we got a Mater. Why do I have so many Luigis? Here is a Lightning. One of the spinny ones. Yet another Sarge. This one's just got the weird eye thing going on. Yeah, this Lightning's definitely seen better days. I call this Garbage Patch Lightning McQueen. Here's another one. I'm not even going to try to name these off. Another one. Fun fact, this one's supposed... if I remember correctly, this one's supposed to be a woman. Don't ask where the tires went. I don't know. See now, old woman. Hey, yo, DJ, turn it up. Resell Dinoco McQueen. Is a mini Sarge. Beth Toy King. Don't ask. Slightly bigger float. I know I said I wasn't going to name them, but I'm not going to... But I can name some of them. Whee! Another one. Cal. Another one. Rastafarian. Fancy. This one's plastic, but it's as heavy as a frickin', you know, die cast. What the hell? Statue. I'm gonna shoot you. Smile for the camera. Of Doom. Don't ask. I don't know how to explain it. Don't ask. Still don't know how to explain it. Red. Tongue lightning. Blah. Seen better days. Also seen better days. Cars 2 spinning. Okay, I'm actually going to pause on this one, because fun fact, this version of Flynn McMissile came with the movie box set, if I remember correctly. I've had it for years. And this is the only actual, and this is the Flynn McMissile I've had for years, so. I don't have a regular one. And I don't need to, because this one's really, really cool looking. Probably goes, heck, if you guys can identify all the cars in here, and chalk up, you know, like, Nazi on a box, Nazi on a boxy. Like, if you can identify each of these vehicles and tally up how much they're worth, okay. Probably not a lot, though, because a lot of these are worse for wear. You remember what I said earlier, how the metal ones got a lot more detail in them? With the metallic stuff? Yeah. That's why. Checkered flag, here I come. He's the king. Yeah, that's right, I happen. Like, let me tell you something. No Cars collection is complete without the king. No, he doesn't move. He's another statue guy. He just doesn't have the base. You remember those color-changing Cars toys? They never stayed color-changing for long. Also, this one has lipstick. Another color changer, if I remember correctly. Yet another Mater. Combustor. I swear, this is just like... What's that say? Lord above. Got more of the spinnies. Got another red. Got that guy from earlier just in a boot. Yeah, this Guido lost his arms. I found one of them. I can't find the other. But once I find the other, I'm gluing them back in. Another damaged one. Also really old. Yeah. Like a Boeing. Too soon? We got Tex. A plastic Tex, though. The Tormentor. This goes with the spinnies. It's supposed to eat them. Allow me to demonstrate. Hang on, let me just close that back up. See? It's really fun if you... It's really fun, okay? It used to be really fun. It's still really fun. Another one. Another bath toy. Another lightning. This one I think is Cars 3. More of the spinny. Yet another statue. Lightning McMean. The Ice Screamer! Another statue. Another sheriff. Yet another Flo. Another Piston Cup Racer. This one's Sputter Stop. Another one of those ones that get launched, that had launchers. This is another resale. Space Mater. Space Invaders. Then here's this guy. I think he's like from the start of the second Cars movie. I think he's the one who gets cubed. Yet another Sergeant. Wingo. Fun fact, you know those spinny guys? Yeah, they made a Mac. They made a Mac one, I'm not even lying. This Mac here used to make sound. Let's see if he still does. Nope. Here's a bigger Lightning. Remember that combustor guy from earlier? Well, here's him, but springy. Then one of my Jackson Storms came with this launcher. This guy does not come off. He is a part of it. Here's a big one for the... I don't remember his name. Here's a big one for Sarge. Then this is, out of all the wrestlers I have, this is the only one whose name I don't remember. Oh, his name is Patio Concrete. Now I remember. I just had to read that there. Is he fucking Irish? Then, guess what? It's Frank. Then here, we have Blinker Semi. And if we pop open Blinker Semi, out will come Blinker Car. Yeah, I think the only reason he's still in mostly good condition is because I've kept him trapped inside the semi. Back in you go, buddy. There's no escaping the Blinker Semi. Then I also have this Gaspring Car, Kimono Car, Bumper Save Next Gen, Vinyl Toupee. I think that's what it's called. Clutch Aid. Next Gen Blinker. Next Gen Shifty. Dusty and Rusty Rusties, I believe. Don't ask who this is, please. Then, finally, Pepto-Bismol car with Pepto-Bismol semi. Seriously, that's what Tank Coat is. It's Cars movie Pepto-Bismol. But yeah, those are the cars in my car. That's my cars collection. And if you feel like roasting me in the comments, so be it. But I am happy with what I have in this collection, and it will grow. If I can't come up with another add-on idea, I might do my Skylanders collection. But that'll only be because I have like 40 Skylanders coming in the mail. So yeah, that's probably what the next collection video is going to be once that gets here. So anyways, this is Dogma signing off. And have a nice day, everybody.